All right, we are live, Marty. I'm gonna let you take us off tonight, so go ahead.
Early handoff
Yeah.
from Netizen. Thank you, Netizen. Okay. Well, I was just typing, but now I'm here talking, and we are back. This is the Youth Drone Sports Championships. We're in the middle of our Drone Sports Camp 20. It's been an amazing summer so far, and this is our biggest Thursday night flights yet. This is the YDSC Season 3 Bracket 5, the 5th of 12 Thursday nights in the summer of 2020, and we are about to kick things off. We have tonight 5 what we're calling beginner pilots. These are pilots who are a little less experienced. Maybe they've been away from drone racing for a little while. We've got 5 pilots racing in our undercard. That is on the oval. All right, we've got an oval track. It's 6 gates in a little elementary school gym, virtual, in VelociDrone. And we're going to have 5 pilots racing in the undercard, turning left, just like NASCAR, but in the air. And then after that, we're going to have our main event, our big bracket. And tonight, we've got more pilots in our bracket than we've had any other Thursday this summer. We're going to have a 16-pilot double elimination bracket, a full-fledged bracket, chasing the ace throughout. We'll explain what that means when we get there. But this is an exciting night. Of course, the undercard is on the oval. The bracket is on a course designed by one of our pilots. Daniel Daylight FPV from San Antonio, Texas, took inspiration from a course that he saw that was designed by our super mentor and race manager, Brian Sour Power Sourman, took inspiration from this other track that he saw and created tonight's main event track. It's called Light Track 1, and there he is, Daylight FPV, a sophomore in high school, going to be a sophomore in high school down in San Antonio, a superstar freestyle pilot, IGAO second place in the world in the International Game of Whoop Season 1. By the way, I should mention, International Game of Whoop Season 2 is starting soon. The deadline for signing up is July 31st, so we'll talk some more about that. But that's how Daniel Daylight got international fame. Now he's designing race courses in VelociDrone for the YDSC, and we're thrilled to have him. Will he have an advantage racing on a track that he designed? We shall see. He's got some stiff competition, though, that's for sure. So, Joel, anything to add about what we're doing here tonight?
Oh man, I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna be a different night than we've had the last 4 because we're gonna have a 4-lane double in bracket. So we're gonna have a lot more pilots flying tonight. It should be interesting. It'll be a little more chaotic watching it in the air, but we're ready for the challenge, I think. So.
Well, I'm going to call out our super mentor and race manager once again, Brian Sourman, pilot named Sour Power. He has been running our office hours. So we do office hours in the YDSC for Drone Sports Camp 20 every morning on Discord, every weekday morning.
Hello.
Brian has been, oh, well, we have a visitor.
Kenrick just joined us. We're live, Kenrick.
Did you get my wake up message, Kenrick? Here comes Kenrick all the way from Indonesia.
Bro, I was waiting this whole time, and I'm asking I'm shouting. I was asking what is the track, and I say, "Whoa, they're not listening."
All right, somebody message Kenrick. Tell him what room to get in. We'll get to you in a moment, sir. Second place last week. That's Kenrick FPV. Hey, it's Friday morning. It's early. It's 7 in the morning where he is.
He hasn't had his morning coffee yet.
No.
But back to my story. I don't know. Can you bring up? Do we have Sour Power's? Do we have Sour Power's bio card that we can bring up in the system, Joel?
Yeah, give me a second. Yeah.
He is our super mentor, Brian Sourman, and he's been running these office hours. Well, suddenly he started running little races during our office hours. These are daily office hours. Well, the races have taken off, so to speak. The pilots are loving them. They're racing multiple tracks during office hours. Again, it's every weekday morning. So anybody in the YDSC that wants to join, there he is, Brian Sourman, originally from Itasca, Illinois. Build, crash, and repeat. Well, we are calling these daily office hours races the DOH Champs, the DOH Champs, daily office hours. It's a brand new thing, and it's super exciting, and it's actually going to be a testing ground for all the new things we might try format-wise. I think we're going to get into some team stuff. So if you have not checked out daily office hours, you can now race in daily office hours, and you can win the daily office hours championships, the DOH Champs, as we call it. And we have our first DOH champ, and he's won it 2 days in a row, and that's none other than Raid Optics. Nathan from Eden Prairie is our DOH champ, and he'll be racing tonight in the big bracket. So lots of new things happening. We are trying new things. We're iterating. That's what the YDSC is all about. That's what Drone Sports Camp is. There's Raid Optics. He's your DOH champ. We got to get some sort of a Homer Simpson
badge
graphic, or we are going to do a badge. Joel, you committed earlier today. We're going to do a DOH champ badge. If you win a DOH race, a daily office hours race, you get the DOH badge, and we may or may not try to get some Homer Simpson on there. Okay.
I have a couple ideas on top of that to line up.
Okay.
So it'll be worth your time to come and participate in those DOH challenge. So
Nathan, can we get a DOH? DOH. There it is. There's your champion, the DOH champ from daily office hours. But those races are a little loose. They're a little, casual. Tonight it means business. All right. Tonight, this race counts, and Joel has a brand new ranking system. His new ranking system takes into account all the races these pilots race, the official races on our Hydra FPV system, factors in all the finish times, all the finish orders, and we have a global ranking for our YDSC kids. And I'll tell you what, we had a shift at the top last week. We've had a three-peat champion, Vanadium from Phoenix, Arizona, going to be a high school senior down in Phoenix, down in the Desert Destroyer. He has won the last 3 Thursdays in a row. A Thursday three-peat puts Vanadium into the top spot in our YDSC global rankings, overtaking Balake, the Minnesota State High School Drone Racing Tournament champion, individual champion. Balake is no longer in the top spot. He has been absent this summer, opening the door for Vanadium. There he is, Haven Gurkha, Day Job School from Phoenix, Arizona. That is your number one pilot. Can anybody stop Vanadium tonight? He's going for 4. All right. But we just heard Kenrick woke up in Indonesia, where it's Friday morning.
And I have to learn the track.
Oh my God. He's got to learn the track. And he finished second last week to Vanadium, so Kenrick's out there. We've also got Viper from Apple Valley, Minnesota. We've got Astro coming in from Illinois. We got a bunch of pilots vying for that top spot. Of course, the always dangerous Warhead, and of course, Daniel Daylight FPV, the course designer. All right, have I talked enough?
Yeah, let's get going. So our first heat here.
Well, that means we're going into the oval. Let's meet our pilots in the oval. Let's take a look at who is flying and turning left. All right, here we go. First up,
is this
from this is the undercard, Kenrick. Don't worry, you're just watching right now. Somebody message Kenrick the track so that he can practice while we're doing the undercard.
Vanadium
or not.
Vanadium say to join this lobby and safety track.
Well, the lobby changed because we're doing the undercard. Again, this is the oval. This is the undercard event. These are the pilots that are still getting up to speed, so to speak. And here they are. Cyrus FPV. I think he's going to be a senior, if I'm not mistaken, in central Minnesota, in Melrose, Minnesota, a senior. Now, Cyrus is interesting because he's not only racing in the undercard, but he went ahead and threw his hat into the big bracket as well. So we'll see Cyrus again, but let's see how he does in the oval, going up against a newcomer, first time flying with us in the YDSC, all the way from Grand Forks, North Dakota. Going to be a senior at Grand Forks Central High School. This is Vapid FPV, otherwise known as Complicated Breakfast. Welcome, Vapid. I'm really curious what Complicated Breakfast means, but we'll have to find out about that when you're ready to share.
It was just
next up. Go ahead.
It was just a Thing off the top of my head, I got tired of every other username being used. Gotta be creative.
I like them both. Vapid. You said it's Vapid, not Vapid, right?
Vapid.
It is Vapid?
Yep, Vapid Rapid.
Okay.
Vapid.
I
Like
stand
rapids.
corrected.
I like it. I like Vapid better than Vapid. Rolls off the tongue better.
Vapid FPV. I heard a rumor it was Vapid, but I'm wrong. Okay, Vapid. Welcome, Vapid. Complicated Breakfast. I don't know his real name. Those are the only names I know. Next up, we have Atomic. This is Tommy from Blaine, the Blaine Bengals drone team. Atomic making his summer debut here in Drone Sports Camp 20. Good to have you back, Atomic. Getting his groove back on the oval. Then it's the Big Oof. The Big Oof from Minnesota STEM Partnership. We thank Mini Analytics and Dan Atkins for making the Minnesota STEM Partnership team possible. The Big Oof always bringing the pre-race tunes, and I think he was laying down some fast laps on this track. So we're excited to see what the Big Oof can do. I think he finished a strong second last week. And of course, last week's winner in the oval. I think we're going to have a limit, Joel, for how many times a pilot can fly the oval before
Twice.
they have to graduate.
Twice
is the limit. So Zaro, you won last week. Zaro made his debut from the Tiny Turbines team, won the oval last week. Can he repeat and basically close out the oval? Let's see. He's got a lot of contenders coming for him. And some of these pilots will earn their way into the big bracket when this is all said and done. All right, that is your setup. They are all here. They are all ready. Are they ready, race manager Brian?
Yes, they are ready to go.
There he is. Sour Power. Making things happen. All right, let's see it. 5 laps per heat. The first pilot to win 3 heats wins. And here we go. All right. Vapid and Atomic
That
out
is a tight
early.
pack. Right around
This
the
is
corner.
super tight. Wow, look at this. Just going around in circles. Remember, it's 5 laps. So Cyrus from Melrose grabs the lead momentarily, but Vapid takes it over from Grand Forks.
Here comes
And
Atomic.
they are on their... Atomic is there too, from the Blaine Bengals.
Oh, Cyrus crashes.
All right, here comes... Oh,
Now you-
a lot of... Oh, Vapid gets it. Okay, I was following the wrong guy. Vapid wins the first heat of his drone racing career with the YDSC. Atomic comes in second, Zaro third, the Big Oo fourth, and Cyrus had the lead for a minute, but crashed. But look at that, 5 seconds separating all the times there.
Yeah.
This is some crazy oval action.
Surprising,
That
right?
was your fastest time, right?
Closing this out closer than anybody else, but you got to win 3 times. Each heat is 5 laps. We're going to line them up again. Actually, can Vapid and Atomic, let's see, Atomic, can you go blue?
I got blue already.
All right, you changed it? Okay.
It didn't change it, or it didn't save the changes.
Just going to
Either
have
way.
everybody be a different color. All right. Now, I could see a big shuffle happening here. We might be going for a while here. Let's line them up again. Race manager Sour Power. I'm excited for these oval races. Now the Big Oof has an early lead. Maybe he's playing his race music to himself. Oh, but a little change there. Vapid takes over, being chased by Zaro. Going around and around they go. Remember, it's 5 laps. Vapid in front. Zaro trying to catch. Atomic currently in third. Can anybody catch? And no, Vapid gets it again. Zaro second, Atomic third, Big Oof, and Cyrus. I think that's the same order, but again, only 5 or 6 seconds separating. really consistent pilots. I'm impressed. Okay. So Vapid. It's Grand Forks, right? Or is it East Grand Forks?
It is Grand Forks.
East Grand Forks?
Just Grand Forks.
Just Grand Forks. Okay.
Yep.
Is there an East Grand Forks also?
There is an East Grand Forks. That is in Minnesota.
Oh, that's in Minnesota.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
why
right
I like it.
River.
That's why I like it. Okay. Because I'm in Minnesota. But you're in North Dakota. Grand Forks. Okay. Grand Forks Central High School. What's the nickname up there?
We're called the Central Knights.
Central Knights. All right. Well, tonight may be your night, Vapid. You have 2 wins.
Womp
Can
womp.
any of these pilots in the chase pack, you didn't like that one? Can any of these other pilots, Zaro trying to defend last week's title, but there was no Vapid in that race. Here comes Vapid from North Dakota. Okay, everybody else, it's your job to stop Vapid. Can you do it? Let's line them up.
Only
Yes,
there
yes,
was-
we can.
Only there was mid-air collisions on. You could just chase them down. Or like a little missile launcher.
Mercenaries.
Yeah.
All right, Big Oof again. Fast start. Can he hold on to it in orange from the Minnesota STEM Partnership Team? Look at these guys just keeping these lines. Vapid, though, as he does, takes it. Oh, but the Big Oof reclaims. They are neck
Atomic's
and
right
neck.
there.
They're trading.
Blade to blade. Going around and around they go. Somebody stop him. Oh,
Oh, Atomic is pushing. Here it is. Here it is. Oh, oh my goodness. 30 milliseconds. 30 milliseconds.
That was just too close.
Atomic, you were almost there on that one. Big
I had a
Oof
little
was
bump on the
there.
ground. I feel like if I didn't do that, I would have been a little bit faster.
Oh my goodness. So close. Crazy close. Well, impressive job, pilots. But 3 for 3. Vapid, all the way from Grand Forks, North Dakota. You have been up there waiting for your chance to fly with us. Is that correct? You've been building drones and just today jumped on. Impressive finish to the day, Vapid.
Yeah,
Well
that's
done.
true. It feels
Have
pretty
you
good.
ever raced before? Is this your first situation?
This
I
is
know
it.
it's in a simulator. We're doing this in VelociDrone.
Yeah, this is actually my first race ever. I've had a couple other practice races and stuff, but I've never actually truly had a real competitive race until tonight.
Wow. Well, could you feel the pressure from the other pilots? I mean, they were all right there. You had to overtake the Big Oof a couple times. to
Oh yeah,
take the lead.
my chest was beating very rapidly during that.
Well, very impressive. We're going to work with you to create a team up there at your high school and hopefully some other teams in the area. But you, sir, have earned a trip to the big bracket along with Cyrus, who signed up earlier. Are you up for that?
I am.
Awesome. All right. Well, the official finish order, Joel, what do we have on points? Who came in second to Vapid overall there?
Atomic came in second overall with 7 points. Zara with 9. Big Oof with 11. Cyrus was at 15, but you gotta admit though, pretty much that all 3 of those heats were exceptionally close. So it's tough to really rank those last 5 there.
It's super close. I think we may need, we're waiting on a latecomer for the big bracket, but we may need another wild card. And so I guess that wild card invite would go to Atomic. Is that correct? Based on points?
Who was out?
Well, we're waiting to see if Donut arrives. The voltage
That's
is
right.
out. So we're adding Vapid.
That's right, I had Nightwing there. Let's see. Yep, we are waiting on Donut to acknowledge his participation.
So we need a reserve if Donut doesn't get back from his tennis date. He's a multi-sport athlete. And so second place, you said, was Atomic. Is that right?
Yes, Atomic would be second place.
Okay. So, Tommy, are you able to stand by and potentially race in the big bracket?
Oh yeah.
Awesome. I know you had some practice on the course today. So please stand by. And we say goodnight here at the top. The undercard goes fast, but we know these pilots are going to be graduating soon to the big race. The Big Oof. Great flying, great fast starts, the Big Oof. Always a pleasure having you here. What was it like racing in that tight pack tonight?
Well, it was a bit packed. I know I could feel, I could just feel them like right behind me catching up. Tried to keep
Yeah, well,
those.
you
but
got that
kinda-
early lead and you probably saw nobody, and then all of a sudden, there goes Vapid, and it's like that guy again, right?
Yep. Guy, she tells
Wow,
you not
well-
to worry about.
What's that?
Guy, she tells you not to worry about.
Right. Well, it was fun watching that orange quad set the pace. So thank you, and we hope to see you back here next Thursday and all the Thursdays this summer. We thank you for bringing the tunes and bringing the great flying. And we have Zaro, last week's champion, does not qualify out of the oval just yet, unless he wants to. But Zaro, pretty heated competition this week. Are you there, Noah? All right, maybe muted, maybe not willing to talk, but took the title last week on the undercard. Took off? Okay. Well, we hope to see Zaro next week as well. But it is coming up on, I could get close to 7:30. Should we check in with Kenrick? Has Kenrick had a chance to fly the course a few times? Are you feeling ready, Kenny?
I think he's focused, it sounds like.
He is focused. Well, how about we meet our pilots? Let's take a look at who we have flying tonight. We can talk about where they're from. We've already met Cyrus FPV from Melrose, Minnesota, and Vapid, who won our undercard. So it looks like Vapid flies right away on the new course in match number 1. And here are the pilots he will be flying against. Welcome to the majors, Vapid. First time ever racing, and you are up here in the big bracket going up against. I'm going to go from right to left. Shybook Dragon from the Tiny Turbines team. Zaro's teammate, Shybook Dragon, has created the Tiny Turbines team of homeschooled students. Always great to have you here, Shybook Dragon. Awesome profile picture. Also in match 1, we have Raid Optics, our Doe champion. Doe. Daily office hours. There you are. Daily office hours. We're racing every morning, weekday morning, and you have won the last 2 mornings. So this is our Doe champ, Raid Optics from Eden Prairie, going to be a junior at Eden Prairie High School. Eden Prairie is another team presented by Mini Analytics and Dan Atkins. Thank you again, Mini Analytics, the Twin Cities big data and analytics community. And then we have Warhead. Warhead graduated this past spring from Hill Murray, very prestigious school on the east side of town. He actually hails from Wisconsin, racing all the way from Wisconsin, but not for long. He will be a freshman at the University of St. Thomas in St. Paul, keeping it on the east side. He will be a Tommy, and we are going to make sure that he creates a drone racing team at St. Thomas. I think they'll have a good one. They're very good in all the sports at St. Thomas. So those are your pilots in match 1. I will remind you, this is a double elimination bracket. We have 4 pilots racing at a time. These are the first 4. The top 2 finishers will stay on the top half of the bracket. The bottom 2 will suffer what we call a loss, and they will have to work their way up from the bottom half of the bracket. If you finish bottom 2 twice, your night is over. Okay, so a win means top 2, a loss means bottom 2, and we are going to chase the ace. So these are
I gotta jump in.
going
I
to
gotta
all
jump in
be
here.
mini chases the ace. Okay?
Marty,
That
did you just say that we're gonna have a St. Thomas team?
I'm working on it.
Oh, yeah, I'm a
I'm
St.
talking
John's
to-
Johnny graduate, and the idea of a Johnny team versus Tommy team sounds really great.
We got to have a Johnny Tommy drone race,
yeah.
don't we?
Oh yeah, I'm stoked
All
on
right.
that already.
Jason, that's Intent to Be Human chiming in, one of our other super mentors. Jason, if you can reach out to somebody at St. John's in Collegeville, let's figure that out.
Yeah,
And
they
then
got some
Warhead,
epic buildings.
the challenge has been issued. Oh, yeah. I totally agree. All right. So, double elimination, chase the ace. These 4 pilots that I just introduced are going to race as many times as it takes for one of them to win twice. We will determine second place based on points. Bottom 2 will have to work their way up from the bottom. Pilots, are you ready? Race manager Brian, are they ready?
Pilots are now ready.
Have I talked enough?
Again.
All right. Raid Optics does not like to hear the race call. He likes to go into his little cocoon, kind of like the NBA bubble. He's going in. Doesn't want to hear it. But I'm still going to talk about it. You just can't hear it.
Was I needed?
Curse the announcer still applies, even though he can't hear you, I promise.
All right, let's do this. Chasing the ace with these 4 pilots. We're going to race them until one of them wins twice. See how long it takes. Figure out my camera angles here.
Yeah.
I do look like a ghost.
Oh, you're fine. All right, there's Raid Optics out ahead of Warhead, but crashes right off the bat, so Warhead will take the lead
Going
as he
around
heads
the
up
car.
into the same one. Yeah, going around the car.
I'm learning this course.
Here he comes up around the tree. Warhead up and around we go. The next section here is they're
Wow,
going
I
to
love
come
this.
going through the
porch.
through the porch, and then they're going to head up over on top of the house as they cruise up and over the top.
Oh, loving
Hit a
this.
recharge gate halfway through the course, which is pretty fun. And then they have a little spiral down in through the newbie drone gate section into the end and into the start gate. There you go. That is one
Warhead
lap.
with a
Warhead.
35.
That is a hot lap right off the bat. That is a message sent to Vanadium, who I think is currently the top time, but already in that low 30 section. Warhead right out of the gate, rocking it. Raid Optics will pick up second place with 45 seconds. Vapid making his first debut of the night, looking like he's going to get third place tonight. But Shybook Dragon right there does overtake him. All she has to do is finish it, and she does. That will put Vapid in.
Clips him at the end.
Now this is a Chase the Ace, so it is a best of 3. So they still got time. Still got time.
Well, it would be best of 3, but it's 4 pilots, so this could go as many as 7, could it not?
That's true. Yeah, first to 2 wins, so it could go up to 7 rounds. Yep.
First to 2 wins. All right, so Warhead has to prove it. Maybe Shybook or Warhead. Let's see. Can one of you guys change colors? Shybook, can you go white? Just so we have some different colors.
Oh, there's
Awesome,
a
thank you.
new feature coming, Marty. We will have the ability to change people's colors as room manager pretty soon.
Oh, that is so great.
Yep.
What isn't being used? Oh.
White. You can go white. You can go orange.
Go blue.
Cyan. Blue.
Joel, are we gonna see that automate from the user end?
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't have to do anything. The room manager will make the changes. So that was in the latest beta patch. So.
How about in
Okay,
that
well, I
Hydra director?
tried, but it didn't change for me.
It didn't change
You have to
for
wait
you?
till you have to wait till the race starts.
Yeah, I think
Oh, okay.
it'll change for you. Okay, so if Warhead wins again before anybody else wins twice, this one's over. Let's run them again. We're gonna have to run a lot of these races, so let's do it. I love this course, Daniel Daylight FPV. It's all around the neighborhood. There's like an abandoned car.
There's Raid Optics again out in front. Now he didn't crash this time, so around the car he goes. Up and over first around the tree.
Maybe it's not an abandoned car. Maybe it's just parked. But now there's
him
a
and
tree.
Warhead going for it. Warhead makes a mistake that will give Warhead or Raid Optics the lead right off the bat into the porch area. Zipping around, and those look really good. Clean
What a
line
cool
there for
porch.
him. Raid Optics first over the at crest of the house, down into the newbie
Recharge
drone.
gate at the end of the house.
Yeah, I know. Giant recharge gate. You need it. This one looks like it could go to Raid. If he keeps it up, he does. That will give Raid first place. Warhead will come in second. Good tight line there.
Oh, your Doe champ takes that one. Raid Optics from Eden Prairie over Warhead, the graduate of Hill Murray, incoming freshman at St. Thomas Academy. Meanwhile, between Shybook Dragon and Vapid for third place. Remember, this is Vapid's first ever drone racing night. He just won the Oval. Can he catch Shybook Dragon, an experienced pilot? Here she comes through the newbie gate progression, and Shybook Dragon with a 112. Nicely done. Shybook, leader of the Tiny Turbines team. So Raid Optics and Warhead are your aces as we watch Vapid finish up. Let's see. I'm going to figure out how many gates we have on this track.
37, I think there's about 42, maybe?
45.
45.
44, 45.
And 45. We are. Okay. All right, let's do it again. We got a lot of racing to go tonight. Raid Optics and Warhead. This is yours for the taking. Boom. Another fast start around the red car. Is that California license plates? Are we in California somewhere?
That is funny. Oh, man.
It looks like maybe, is that the ocean off the distance? What's beyond this horizon here? But they're in the porch.
I don't know.
Raid Optics being chased by Warhead over the crest of the house, recharging and diving into Newbie Drone Village.
This is crazy. Oh, both have mistakes on the newbie drone down, but Raid Optics will get out front, and he will finish first, taking the win for the first round. Warhead second, still safe in the upper bracket. Shybook Dragon and Vapid having a good race up here at the top as they head over to the crest. Shybook down. Here comes Vapid. Looks like he crashed there at the top of the house. Not sure where he ended up at. Okay, Marty, right? Raid Optics just beat Warhead. What's going on tonight?
Well, I was just going to say, Warhead had the fastest lap of the match, that first one, but Raid Optics comes back, boom, boom, he's your Doe champ. He has been putting in the work. Everybody, if you're wondering, does practice matter?
Yes.
Raid Optics
Yes,
is
it
proof. He
definitely
is your
matters.
Doe champ. He's in office hours every day. So is Warhead, by the way. These guys are both racing every morning with Sour Power in office hours, but nice battle, you two. Way to kick off the night. You both are staying up top. Remember, top two stay on top. Shybook Dragon and Vapid still alive, but have to work your way up from the bottom half as we move on to match number 2. Let's keep things moving here. Match
right.
number 2. All right. We'll rattle off who's flying. This is a good group. And did Skycats make it in? Are we set with Skycats? Is Skycats
No,
ready?
not yet.
We have not seen Skycats yet. Okay. Well, let's announce the other pilots. And I don't know if the Big Oof is still around. Is the Big Oof still around? Let's check and see if the Big Oof is strong. Can we make a change like that if Skycats is
Yeah,
not able to join?
Yeah, I can do that. Skycast was sitting pretty low on the...
Okay. Let's try to get the Big Oof in from our undercard group. Meanwhile, let's meet these other pilots. Again, I'm going to go right to left. We have Astro racing from Illinois. This is Astro's summer debut. Welcome, Astro. Where in Illinois are you again?
Displays.
Des Plaines, that's right. And you're going to be a 10th grader? No. You're younger than that. A 7th grader?
Yeah.
7th grader. Young man, deep voice, great pilot. Astro, welcome back to the YDSC. Excited to have you racing tonight.
Thank you.
You're going up against... You're welcome. You're up against a current 6th grader. You were a 6th grader when you last raced with us. Now we have this new 6th grader from somewhere in the southwest Metro, right? I mean, you keep switching schools, Captain Banana, but you are here racing for the first time in the big race, in the big bracket. Captain Banana, just a 6th grader, going to be going to middle school in Edina this coming school year. Welcome, Captain Banana.
What's up?
Congrats on stepping it up into the big race. And of course, you guys have to face off against the guy who just woke up Friday morning.
Oh no.
In Indonesia. This is Kenrick, FPV. Kenny, are you there? Is he here?
Yeah, I'm here. Yes.
Okay. Have you figured out the course? Are you ready?
Yeah, and then I figured out Vanadium is in crazy beat, that's why I couldn't catch up this time. You see me?
He is haunted by Vanadium. Don't worry, you're not racing Vanadium yet. You got Captain Banana and Astro to worry about, and now we are waiting to see who is the 4th pilot going to be. Is Big Oof ready?
Got Big Oof. Brian saying
Big Oof
Skycats
is ready and Skycats is trying.
All right,
Well,
Big
let's-
Oof is ready. Skycats is trying. Let's see.
I almost missed the finish game.
Captain Banana, thoughts on racing a pilot like Kenrick FPV, who is currently racing in the Drone Champions League?
Oh, yeah.
I think I'm gonna get destroyed.
So one of the best ways to get better is to race someone way faster than yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I've been racing raid in office hours, and I've improved my time a lot.
Yep. When you race faster pilots, it pushes you to keep performing. As long as you don't take it, you know how to lose. That's fine.
Only reason
Well, we appreciate Big Oof. Go ahead, Nathan.
only reason I've been so fast is I have my teammates Eater and Blocker to thank for that. They helped me a lot. And I've been better since January. I mean,
You have
February.
improved dramatically. It's insane. Ah, what was that? How did I get that screen on there?
Yeah, it's a meteoric rise. Nicely done. Good job not listening to us, Raid Optics, while you were racing. It worked for you. Well, now we appreciate Big Oof for standing by here. Big Oof, I think you've had some practice on this course. Big Oof from the Minnesota STEM Partnership team. Excited to have Minnesota STEM Partnership with us in the YDSC. Michael Wolf and his crew. All right, last chance for Skycats the sequel, who is from Blaine, Minnesota. Okay, I think Donut's back. Are you back?
I'm kind of scared.
Just a little pause here. You can see me typing on TV. Let's see, we got 4 people watching, including me. I think Banana is in there doing some funny emojis on Twitch.
That's not me, that's my sister downstairs.
Lily in the house. Ultimate Banana 3000.
Yeah, one of the other guys streaming on YouTube, he's my friend Gio, so I hope I don't lose.
Okay. Hey, way to bring the
Skycats
fans,
is
Banana.
here.
Who is it?
Skycats is here. All pilots are ready.
All right, so Skycats is in.
All right, Skycats is here. Big Oof, stick around, please. You are our next in line. If you don't mind hanging out, we appreciate it. But Skycats, the sequel, just in under the wire. Let's hope he knows the track. Let's get going. Let's get started. Do we have different colors? We'll see.
Yeah.
Welcome to the neighborhood. And we have Kenrick out to a fast start.
Oh my God, come on.
Racing from the other side of the world. Being chased by Captain Banana. First time racing in the big race. Trying to keep pace with Kenrick FPV. This is exciting as they go into the porch. And up over the house, Kenrick flying in acro mode as usual. It's very fast. Sometimes it can be perilous.
Look at
but as he
Astro
comes through
Banana,
the-
though. Here comes Astro with a clips the last gate there, but still a 42. Banana right
nice
there
job,
on
Astro.
his tail. 43. Skycat
That was a
struggling.
bit. I just got a best time.
There you go. 43 seconds from Banana. That's pretty incredible. How long have you been flying Banana?
Only for 3 weeks.
3 weeks. Already putting down a 43 second on this course. Impressive to say the least.
He may
Dinah-
only have been
Dinah, you
flying for
guys
3
got
weeks, but he has been. He may have only been flying for 3 weeks, Joel, but he has been stalking me for the better part of 2 years because I brought some drones to his school. He went to school where my kids go to school, and you were pretty interested right off the bat, Sam. And look at you now. You are racing with the big guys, and you had a great heat, but you could not. You got clipped at the end there by Astro from Des Plaines, Illinois, the 7th grader, taking out the 6th grader, and then we have Skycats finishing his lap. All right, Skycats, nice to have you here. The sequel in full effect from Blaine. We have 2 pilots from Blaine in this race. We got Skycats and his teammate Atomic. All right, let's run them again. Kenrick can end it. Remember, we're chasing the ace.
Yeah, that's
At
right
least
along
when
with.
I lose, I don't lose like forever. I still have another chance.
Right along with Kenrick
I
here.
think if Banana can grab 2nd or 1st here, he can make things interesting. Astro's going to try to
Oh yes,
protect
sir.
his
Let's go.
spot.
Kenrick just had a fantastic climb up that tree. In and around he goes up to the top of the roof line. I think we might be looking at a new
Over the
a new one.
house,
Let's go,
recharging.
Kenny. Let's go. Here we
Oh,
go.
look
I'm
at
freaking
that
ring
ladder.
up battery dies.
Oh no! He crashes. Would have had a fantastic one there.
31.
Oh my
Oh.
goodness.
My
That
battery
was
died, bro.
sub.
Oh my God.
That was wicked.
Astro gets 2nd.
Woo!
Wow.
This isn't
Notice
good.
has been given. Notice has been given to Vanadium. Kenrick is coming for you. I mean, I don't have the top times from
No,
Vanadium here,
don't start.
but oh my goodness.
What happened here? No, that's over. It's
No,
over.
no, that was my fault. I was typing in the chat and hit A and it started it.
It's like Vanadium's hot lap is just over 29 seconds, so they are. Kenrick still has to clip another second off of his time, but if he didn't have that one crash, he probably would have gotten it. So, oh man.
All right, so I got to call out. So we had a little interruption in that heat, but we knew the results. We had Kenrick closing it out with the win. Astro, back-to-back second-place finishes, very strong. Keep in mind, Astro just found out tonight he was flying. Hasn't raced with us in months. Came in, learned this track quickly. Nice job, Astro. You are staying in the top half of the bracket. Captain Banana, your debut in the big bracket, very strong. You have to go down to the bottom half now. You cannot finish in the bottom 2 again, otherwise your night will be over. But very impressive. And Skycats, we're glad you got in here. You two are working your way up from the bottom. We'll see you again soon. Wow, this is fun, and this course is amazing. I'm looking forward to seeing our course designer here soon. Who's in our next group here?
Well, it's right there.
Speaking
You got
of the course
Daylight.
designer.
Yep, Daylight, Viper, Cyrus, and Ewa.
Ewa. All right.
Ewa.
So again, right to left, Ewa from Minneapolis Southwest, my alma mater. She's going to be a senior there, class of 21. Ewa is racing with us tonight. Super cool, a circus performer as well as a drone racing pilot. Now we have joining her Cyrus FPV coming from the Oval. racing, pulling double duty tonight, racing both in the undercard and the big race from Melrose, Minnesota. Welcome to the big time, Cyrus. Good to have you. You've been practicing in office hours as well. Then it's Viper, Cody from Apple Valley High School, where he's going to be a sophomore. Tore things up as a freshman in our spring season, and now he's here in the summer. This is Viper. Watch out for Viper. And then, of course, Daniel, Daylight, FPV, IGOW, Superstar, International Game of Whoop, course designer tonight, coming to us from San Antonio, Texas, just off the Riverwalk. Let's see if course design has its advantages. We thank you for designing this awesome course. You were inspired by that other neighborhood course, right, Daniel? How did this course come together in your mind? See if he's there and able to talk. Maybe he's in just pre-race mode. Maybe he's not gonna give up his secrets.
Oh.
Okay, let's do it.
Gotta wait for Ewa. Her computer
He's
died.
typing in chat.
Ewa.
Apparently. Ewa.
Oh, Ewa.
Ewa.
All right.
Give you a nice little.
Minneapolis Southwest, another team that was made possible by Mini Analytics, the big data and analytics community here in the Twin Cities. We have a 5th viewer on Twitch. Welcome, viewer number 5.
Viewer number 5.
Excited to have you.
Aha, Palladium, 27 seconds, bro. Where are you?
27 seconds?
Yes, sir.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Where are you? Come on.
I like how aliens just descended into this suburban neighborhood and put up a bunch of gates and a recharge gate on the top of the house.
You know, I would
Some
totally.
poor car can't get out.
When we race at my house this summer, I'm totally gonna put some gates on top of my house.
You're gonna have to get to the roof first.
I definitely can do that. I have a ladder and it's easy to get to.
Yeah, Joel, let's do it for summer camp.
I even have some
ready.
solar panels, so we can put it right on the solar panels. So if you fall, you'll just slide right off the top.
Oh, sweet.
How funny would that be?
This is a very cool course. All right, is Ewa back? Is Ewa...
Yes, all pilots are ready.
Okay, all the pilots are ready. Awesome. Oh, Daylight did have an answer for me. He just wondered and mapped. Nice.
Wondered and
Well, I like it. It worked. Whatever he did. Okay, let's line them up. Remember, chasing the ace. First pilot to win twice. Will it be our course designer Daylight from San Antonio? Will it be Viper north on 35 all the way up in Apple Valley, actually Lakeville? Cyrus in Melrose, Minnesota, and Ewa from Southwest Minneapolis.
We got Viper chasing down Daylight right now. About a gate behind. They head up onto that roof line. Here comes Viper down through the recharge gate. Has Daylight in his eyes.
I missed the beginning. Sorry, everybody.
No worries. Looks like Daylight will take home the win here unless he crashes. He has it. Viper in for second.
Daylight just owned that ladder. That last ladder is going to victimize a bunch of pilots, but no problem for Daylight. Super smooth. Viper could not catch him. Let's see what happens for 3rd and 4th here with Cyrus. First time in the big race.
Starting down the ladder as that was going across the top.
Cyrus getting caught a little bit on the newbie drone. Newbie drone, of course, supplies the spec racer for the YDSC. And Cyrus, a strong 3rd place finish. Nicely
That was personal
done.
best. I gotta be right back. Just give me like 2 minutes.
Oh, you gotta hurry. Okay. Viper, could you see Daylight throughout that heat?
Yeah, I could. I was just mainly focusing on trying to keep my lines smooth and not making any mistakes.
Okay,
Sometimes just finishing in the top 2 is enough. So recognizing
top 2
that
is a win.
Yeah, top 2 is a win.
All right, I had Twitch quit out on me. Is everybody else cool on Twitch?
Yeah, I'm watching it, Marty. The big screen in my room is Twitch.
All right. 7 viewers. Oh, down to 6. Nope, 7. I guess I'm 7. Welcome, viewers on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. We've got a lot of other names that are joining this summer who have not raced yet. I think they might be watching tonight. I think they might be wondering, what is this like? What do you mean by races on Thursday night? Well, this is it. You get to race around a suburban neighborhood and a parked red car and a lonely tree, and you get to fly over the top of a house after you hit the porch. That's what it is. As long as you can get out of the oval. You got to get out of the oval of... What do you call it? The treacherous oval. You're ready, Cyrus. Okay, speaking of the oval, Cyrus is broken out of the oval. He's here to race. And we are ready to go. Daylight can end it right here, unless any of these other pilots have something to say about it.
All right, here goes Daylight out. Viper again chasing. Iwa in third. Cyrus has not taken off.
Sorry, I had some technical difficulties.
Okay, we can rerun that. Every pilot is allowed one rerun when technical difficulties strike.
All right,
so go ahead and restart that one back, Brian.
Hang on, I'll tell you when they stop.
Melrose, Minnesota is near St. Cloud, if you know where that is.
Here we go.
Okay, do we have all
Yeah, somebody
four?
from St. John's here? Or who was that St. John's guy earlier? I wanna...
Intent to be Human went to St. John's, went to college there.
Yeah, what's up, Drum Boy? Want to have a Johnny Tommy game? Let's go.
Alright, I'm ready now. Sorry about that.
We gotta have a whole MIAC group is ready to happen.
That'd be super fun. We got some cool architecture between our two schools.
I'll have to work on a Bethel team.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Ooh, Daylight had to go back. That brings Viper racing in the Apple Valley Gold. But Daylight caught up as they go into the tree. Coming back.
Oh, Viper had a little problem there. I mean, Daylight had a little problem in the porch. That does bring Viper up over to the top of the roof first, up across the crest line, in through the recharge gate, and down into the newbie drone section. He's first to the newbie drone ladder. Daylight right on his tail. There's Viper.
Viper, nice turn at the end.
800
Gets
milliseconds.
it by less than a second over Daylight. Woo. Okay.
Oh, Cyrus
took it to the course designer on that one.
Already doing a much better lap already. Let's see if he can do a new personal best here. So ladder down, got to work on that training track.
Commentator's curse, Joel.
Sorry, I'm sorry. It is a real thing. You can do what the raid does.
You might want to try that.
That's 26.
Here you go.
Fault that time. And he goes through the correct way.
Not a personal best.
Meanwhile, we got
close
commentary from Kenny, who's breaking 30 seconds on the regular. Watch out, everybody. Okay.
26 seconds.
All right, between Viper and Daylight, they are your aces. As we wait, here comes Ella, the Southwest Laker. Laker Pride. Nice job, Ella. Okay, let's line them up again. We got to keep things moving.
Let's start going faster here as we go.
Yeah.
It always does. Viper and Daylight out again. Oh, Viper clips that second beta gate. But Daylight.
For Viper.
That does put Cyrus in second.
Cyrus in second at the moment. Meanwhile, Viper is out into the lonely tree. That reminds me of Back to the Future. Isn't it like Twin Pines and then it's Single Pine Mall or something like that?
Yeah.
There's one tree out there. A little bit of trouble in the porch. It always happens in the porch. Daylight trying to catch Viper. Oh, this is the chase.
Right as
These are your two aces.
The curse.
He was making up ground, but it looks like
Viper
will take it. 42 seconds. Daylight second. Those are your two winners staying on top. But Viper actually wins the chase the ace. over Daylight FPV. Nice to have those two duking it out.
I know it
Meanwhile,
doesn't matter right now, but I started off and it just like my computer screen froze.
PB.
You were
As I say, that probably was a personal best there for Cyrus.
breaking up a little bit. What was that?
Got a PB that run. And I still had one crash.
Nice. Nice job, Cyrus.
You probably turn your camera angle down a little bit, Cyrus. You're not quite fast enough for what looks about 32, 35 in there. It's pretty high.
Alright.
I'd probably drop that down to probably closer to high 20s. Might help a little bit.
And as Ella comes in, that ends it for the third match group here. Nice job, pilots. It is Viper and Daylight staying on top. Cyrus from Melrose and Ella from Minneapolis Southwest having to work their way up from the bottom half of the bracket. Now it is time. Oh, I gotta get my stream refreshed. The final group. Let's see.
Do we have Donut or do we have Big Oof is subbing in at this point?
Good question. All right, Donut just got home. Let's see. Can you jump in?
Hey, I just got back. My VelociDrone's loading in if I can still race.
Yes. Perfect timing. How was tennis?
Pretty good. It was fun.
Pretty good. All right, good answer. All right, we're going to announce everybody. And then, oh, there he is. You already got the picture up. Nice. Okay.
Team Hydra.
Let's look at who we have in match 4. We have made it to match 4. 16 pilots tonight in the big bracket. This is intense. Let's go right to left. We were just talking to him. St. Louis Park. Team state champion, St. Louis Park Orioles. This is Donut. Now he's going to be a senior. Going to be the leader of his Oriole team, and this is his first time flying this summer with us. Great to have Donut. He was just out with the family playing tennis. I don't think he's seen this course. We're going to see what happens.
I have not.
Okay, it's a fun one. You're going to like it. So going up against Donut, well, this is a packed first heat because, I mean, Donut is crazy fast. Then we have Eclipse from the Tiny Turbines team. Eclipse has been practicing this course, I believe, and always nice to have Eclipse with us. Welcome, Eclipse, the Tiny Turbines star pilot homeschool team. Then we have Quad Boy from Wichita, Kansas. It's becoming a regular with us here on the Thursday night series. Likes the bracket action in the YDSC. Welcome back, Quad Boy. Looking cool in your goggles. And then the three-peat champion, the Desert Destroyer. Here he is. Can anybody stop him? I know his former springtime teammate is throwing crazy lap times at him to see if he can intimidate him, but let's see what this pilot has all the way from Phoenix, Arizona. This is Vanadium, your 3-time, 3 in a row, three-peat Thursday night champion. Welcome, Vanadium. All right, let's see if Donuts had a chance to at least peek at the course. Quad Boy, how you feeling tonight? Is your mic on? Okay, it's good to have you back. You're in a stacked group right here. Look out. Okay, see Netizen flying around. That's what it looks like for the pilot. It's first person view.
I'm doing terrible. Sorry about that.
Am I frozen?
Yeah. You look like you're talking. It's fine.
Oh. All right, I'm refreshing.
I gotta fix that computer. Gotta hardline it, I think.
All right, fourth group. Are you guys ready?
I think they are
quite,
pilots.
because it just got uploaded from Skycats to Donut. So.
Okay. Okay, so we got Donut in place.
He's not in the room yet. I gotta unlock the room again.
All right. So what's the fastest lap we've seen so far tonight in race action? Was it 31, I think?
Yeah, right around 31 for Kenrick. Yep.
We had a 31, and he crashed a little bit during that one. He's been reporting. This is just
anecdotal.
What's being reported. He's been going sub 30, but that's not head to head. So we'll see what happens when he gets back on the course. Okay, there we go. 30 seconds seems like it's going to be the threshold. Can you break 30 and just take care of your own destiny? I am still frozen. Am I not?
Yeah, it might be me. Let me just fly over the course ridgeline here. Yeah, gosh.
I'm just going to let Joel fly. Keep me frozen.
All right.
I do look like I'm talking. It works. Okay. Now after this,
go ahead and refresh your browser.
We got our first elimination race coming up after this. So pilots, take a look at the bracket and get ready. We are almost through our first round of this mega bracket. Then we're going to just be flying after that. Literally and figuratively. Ah, look at me. Green.
Gotcha.
Okay. All right. Is Donut ready?
No, Donut is not.
My VelociDrone's at 82%.
So is it updating or something?
I think so.
Not been in the sim for a while. We're going to see what he's got. Now, Donut started out as the Donut Offering, but I couldn't remember Donut Offering. For some reason, I got a lot of pilot names to remember. I could not get it straight. I think I called him the Donut Offender.
Which I liked. I like Donut Offender.
Maybe it was the other way around. I don't even know. I can't even remember now. We had Donut Offering, then Donut Offender. Donut decided to have some fun with it. He put a monkey emoji on the end of his name and called himself Donut Orangutan. Am I remembering the story right?
Yeah. I think Donut Operator
that was the order.
was in the
And then
middle of that too.
Oh, the Donut Operator. Forgot about Donut Operator. Donut Operator. Then it was Donut Orangutan emoji. And then now it's just Donut. And ever since he went with just Donut, he's become, at least in the spring season, stoppable, elite, together with his teammate Racers. Racers has graduated off to the University of Minnesota. Donut's still holding things down at the dynasty of Minnesota State High School drone racing, St. Louis Park. Okay, let's see if his simulator will load. Take a look at this neighborhood where it's always cloudy and 67 degrees.
67.
Perfect conditions. No wind. Quad Boy, how's the weather in Wichita?
No.
Guess we'll have to look it up on weather.com.
You watch me crash live as I practice rate mode in my brushless.
Joel, do you want to have a quick rate mode race?
All right.
No. Cranked my camera angle up some.
All right, once again, here we are, match 4, the last group to go in our big double limb bracket. We've got 3-time defending champion Vanadium from Phoenix, Quad Boy from Wichita, Eclipse from here in the Twin Cities, and Donut from St. Louis Park High School, defending two-time state champion drone racing team. St. Louis Park, going through trees. Okay, I think I might be getting some advice on...
Looks like you're frozen again. I know it's your machine at this point.
Okay. I look okay. I'll just leave it. I look interested.
Donut, where we at, bud?
I'm at 90%. It's going pretty slow.
Everyone blow. Oh, you know what? Let's see. Can we go on to match number 5? We can. You want to jump ahead to match number 5 and number 6 while we wait for Donut? We can come back to number 4. All right, so match number 5 is going to be Shybook Dragon, Vapid, Banana, and Skycats. This is our first round of the lower bracket, so should be able to take a look at that.
Top 2 survive. Bottom 2 are done for the night. This will be our first elimination. Race manager Brian, are you catching all that?
Yes, 5 and 6, then we're going back.
Yep, that's correct.
Yep. Moving on to the elimination match. Match 5. Shybook Dragon, Vapid FPV, Captain Banana, Skycats the sequel. They've all raced this before. Now it's time to stay alive. Let's start them.
Par.
Someone's on the mic. Can somebody watch what they're doing on the mic here?
It's like it's Eclipse.
Who is that?
It's Eclipse.
My controller decided to randomly power off. Can anybody hear me?
Yeah.
Is it charged?
It is charged. I just turned it back on and it has full battery, but it powered itself off.
All right, we will rerun that one.
Yeah.
Technical difficulties.
All right, let's hope it stays on this time. I need a countdown when the countdown's happening because it's not always obvious, and I'm sure it's not obvious for our viewers at home.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, let's start this elimination matchup.
Ready to launch them?
Go ahead.
Let's do it.
Counting down.
2, 1. All right, Banana's out first, followed by
right.
Vapid, Skycats, and missing Shybook. There she is. Shybook in 4th. Banana in
Shybook
first.
is flying. Look at this. Captain Banana, first time in the big bracket, taking an early lead in this match 5.
Into
the porch.
Top 2 will stay alive. Bottom 2 are done for the night.
Over the house goes Captain Banana, Vapid chasing. Shybook Dragon chasing. Skycat's right there as well. As Captain Banana comes through the newbie drone progression and 53 seconds. Nice job, Captain Banana. A 6th grader switching schools, going into the Edina district this year. Edina, Minnesota.
Here comes Vapid. Taking in second, but not by much. Shybook right on his tail. Hold closely by Skycats.
I definitely could have done better on that.
Always room for improvement, and there is Skycats. Okay, let's run them right away again. We gotta go one after another here. 3, 2, 1. Fast start by Banana in yellow. I like the color coordination going around the red car. Nice triple gate progression into the roundabout. The lone tree.
Having some problems on that top blue gate. That will give Vapid a couple seconds to try and catch up. See if he can capitalize on that. As Banana heads into the porch area, gets clipped on that top gate. Here comes Vapid. Is able to overtake him. Banana reclaims it right off the bat as they head up to the top of the crest line.
They are right there together.
It's right along
Remember,
with Vapid.
this is Vapid's first time ever racing, period. And it's Banana's first time in the big race. This is a 6th grader against a senior. Oh, Banana takes the stop sign literally.
Shybook pulls into second place. This is critical for this second place staying alive. Here it is. Shybook gonna come in second place.
She gets
Vapid in third.
Oh, what are we
choices are we doing on this?
First 2.
It's a chase the ace, and you just won 2 in a row,
You did
Captain
just win.
Banana. So you are safely alive, but we have to see who's going to take the second spot and stay alive.
Well, that would be Shybook. We are going to be running motocross rules. We are going to run motocross rules for the time being, just because we're running, I think, a little behind here. We got 45 minutes left, so that does mean that Shybook Dragon is going to finish up second in this match, as she took the win over Vapid in the most recent race, in that one. So Vapid, awesome job tonight, man. We will see you next week. Actually, we'll probably see you tomorrow, I'm sure, or sometime soon here in daily office hours in Doh.
GG's
Yep.
around.
Nice job. Yes, Vapid. Thanks for being here all the way from Grand Forks, North Dakota, and Skycats sequel, the sequel. We're glad we got things working on your side, and it's always a pleasure to have you racing here. Stick around to watch your teammate, Atomic, who is racing as well from Blaine. And we say goodnight to Vapid and Skycats, and Shybook Dragon stealing second place motocross style, and Captain Banana, the 6th grader, first time in the big bracket. Moving on. All right, are we back and ready? Is Donut ready to go?
Donut is not ready to go. I'm waiting on Astro and Kenrick to get in here.
So we are up to match number 6, which is the first match of the second round of the upper bracket. So these are the 4 winners for matches 1 and 2.
All right, we'll keep it. We'll keep shuffling.
Going to delay it so long.
Yes. All right, so this is a top half race. So no one will be eliminated in this one, correct?
Correct. No eliminations in this match.
Wait, so if I get eliminated again, will I have to fight for my life in the elimination thing?
No, you've already lost once. So as long as you finish
already.
Yep, if you finish in the bottom 2 again, you will be done for the night.
Okay.
You got to stay top 2 as long as you can. All right. So here we are, match 6, Raid Optics from Eden Prairie, our Doe champ, Warhead, who was in that tight race with Raid Optics to start the night, from Hill Murray, now the University of St. Thomas, Kenrick FPV from Indonesia, and Astro from Des Plaines, Illinois, a 7th grader. Let's go.
This is a serious rematch between Raid and Warhead. Here we go. Remember, they traded there in that first round with Raid Optics taking the win.
Start.
Yep. This could be
Warhead
one of the best.
and Astro both racing in purple.
One of the best teams we have here. Kenrick on his tear, trying to make his comeback here. Does overtake Astro for first place.
Whoa, look at him come over the house. I gotta get back to my preferred angle.
Oh, had a little trouble there. Oh, Astro. Oh, 400 milliseconds back. Raid and Warhead now fighting for that third spot. Not a fun place to be. Warhead will take third, Raid and fourth.
My goodness.
But both of them performed.
Oh my gosh.
That was chaos.
Astro sticking with Kenny on that. That was insane. Glad to have you back, Astro. And you're posting some great chat in Discord here.
Thank you.
People are locked in the basement of that house. Can anybody get out of the basement?
Apparently it's very scary and dark.
Astro says it's going to be okay. Let's run them again. Kenny, you are the ace. Remember, no one gets eliminated in this. These are all top half pilots, but it is fun to watch. Boom. Fast start. Kenny around the red car. Everybody else coming after him. Astro and Warhead. Two purples just in lockstep. Blade to blade, as we say.
Right
as they come out of the porch, into the porch, and out of the porch.
See if Warhead can track down Astro here. Both purple. That descent there is tricky.
28. 27. Oh. 27, bro. Let's go.
Astro, another 33. Consistent. Nice job, Astro. Okay, so Kenny ends it.
He's going to send Warhead and Raid into our lower bracket. Incredibly.
And they get to race again, probably, right? They're attached at the hip.
I think we do split them up at this point. I think they might take a break from. They might take a break from each other. I'll have to check here. Nope, they stick with each other.
All right, well, we'll see. Okay, well, we get the subject continues. Raid Optics has been talking some trash to Daylight, but now it looks like it's Warhead that he gets to duke it out with. As he and Warhead and Raid Optics down on the bottom half. Astro from Displanes showing us some stuff after a long absence. Nice flying Astro. And Kenrick FPV staying up top. Are we finally ready for match 4?
Donut is still not in the room.
All right, we can skip ahead one more time. We can go to match number 9.
No way.
Yeah. We can go one more time before we have to call it for
jumping around like crazy.
We are giving him as many opportunities as possible here. So Warhead and Raid Optics are right back up again with Captain Banana and Shybook Dragon in the first round of round number 2. First match of round number 2 in the lower bracket. Bottom 2 will be done for the evening.
Okay.
It's like pilots are lined up, ready to go. Go ahead and send them whenever they're ready.
Banana, Shybook, Warhead, and Raid Optics?
That's correct.
Okay.
Here's Banana taking it over on Warhead, but has a little mistake there at the end of the thing. Has some trouble going around the car, but Raid Optics
in first.
Warhead. Now Raid finished 4th, I think, twice in the last heat. Has it out for Warhead at this point. Into the porch they go. Warhead overtakes him up to the crest line.
Let's hope he's turned off his mic. Oh, he maybe heard us because he got caught on the top of the house. Warhead now has lead perfectly down the YDSC ladder. And boom, 36 for Warhead. Raid Optics takes a strong second. Banana with a lead over Shybook Dragon. Now,
I'm not sure what's going on there.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Okay, so Warhead is the ace, but Raid Optics gave him a run for his money there. So Banana and Shybook Dragon, you have a chance. Of course, you can try to win this thing, but otherwise, try to get as high as you can. There is motocross rule in effect. It benefited Shybook Dragon last time.
Yep, so Banana, if you can beat Raid, you would knock him out at this point.
If Warhead wins. All right, let's see. Let's line them up. Two, one, and they are off. Fast start by Raid Optics, but gets caught in the tunnel.
Banana has a chance here. Optics had a little problem there at the end. We're going to head along with him here and see if he can keep this line.
Optics is trying to catch Banana, and he does. Into that triple. Meanwhile, Warhead over the top of the house. Wonder what it sounds like for the people in that house. Some little tiny whoops buzzing.
I'll tell you all about it.
Roof line. And boom, Warhead catching his groove. Can raid Optics.
Raid Optics had a little problem there at the bottom of the newbie drone gate. Captain Banana miss the middle one.
Banana trying to catch.
It looks like he won't be able to catch him up this time. Raid Optics will take home second place overall. Captain Banana third place in this round.
But I gotta say, Captain Banana, you've got a taste now of what it's like racing in the big bracket on the big, elaborate courses as Shybook Dragon comes in, taking fourth here. Banana, how did it feel?
It was fun.
This is a cool course.
It was more of a challenge than flying in spec.
Yeah.
As open as where all the clubs are.
Well, we expect to see you here for a continued stay up here in the big bracket. Nice job tonight, young man. And Shybook Dragon, as always, thank you for... Go ahead.
I'm probably gonna sign up for every open class thing that's coming over the summer.
I look forward to that. I look forward to seeing you. Okay, looks like Donut's in the game. That's good to hear. Have a good night. Captain Banana, Sam, nicely done. Shybook Dragon, thank you for putting your team together, for bringing everybody out tonight. Always great to have you. We will see you next week as well.
GG, everybody.
GG all around. Meanwhile, Warhead and Raid Optics continue their tour. It's the Super Tour. All
We are
around the bracket.
back to match number 4 in the lineup here.
Banana Boy out.
Okay, match number 4. It's our time finally getting to see Banana out. Okay, he was waiting to say that. We finally get to see our 3-time defending champion, Vanadium. We get to see Quad Boy. Get to see Donut. And I am frozen. And Eclipse. Okay. Did we see Atomic earlier?
We did,
not
yeah.
yet. Still waiting. I haven't raced yet.
Who?
Atomic.
Atomic has not been in the bracket yet.
Was he supposed to be?
He was supposed to be because he was our qualifier.
Oh, he was second. No, I think you told him that he was on standby in the event that Donut didn't show up. He was gonna fix that or fit in that spot in the last second.
That is correct. I'm sorry, Tommy. That's right. We did not know if Donut was coming, but Donut made it. So you were the reserve.
Well, technically he made it. We're still waiting on him. This is we're gonna give Donut a 30-second countdown, and if he's not in the room in 30 seconds, then we're gonna give it to Astro here. So Donut, you're on notice, bud.
Give it to Atomic, you mean?
Or Atomic, yeah, that'd be what.
So Tommy, you were a reserve in case Donut didn't show. We're still waiting for Donut. But just stand by because we have not seen Donut yet. Getting a failed message. America.
Donut is muted.
America.
We living in America, like James Brown said. I'm looking inside that White House right now. They've got some nice plants, potted plants. Nice drapes.
It's not letting me join. I'm not sure.
Are you running the beta?
Maybe.
Yep, that's probably the problem
I got
here.
to it through the regular VelociDrone.
What do you mean the regular VelociDrone? Did you run from the launcher?
No.
Well, if you had the 88%, you were running it from the launcher. Were you running it from the beta launcher, the beta folder, or the regular production folder?
I think the regular one.
You might want to back out.
Alright.
Because if you're not the beta and the production are run on different
networks. I
networks.
have the regular one on my desktop, and I was loading up the regular.
They want to try again.
Wait, did we give him the session name?
Yep, he has it. Problem is that the beta runs on a different networking link.
So for those of you just joining us, this is the Youth Drone Sports Championships. This is our summer season 3. We're in the middle of our big bracket. We've been jumping around, and we race in a simulator, VelociDrone, the leading FPV simulator. And one of our pilots tonight, Daylight FPV, has designed an awesome course in this suburban neighborhood around houses and trees and parked cars. It's awesome. So one of our pilots is in the process of opening up the VelociDrone game so he can join the other pilots in a multiplayer session, and they will be racing. They race from all over the place. In this particular heat, we have 2 pilots from Minnesota, a pilot from Wichita, Kansas, and a pilot from Phoenix, Arizona, all going to be racing in real time in this amazing simulator. Thank you, VelociDrone, for allowing us to race, even though we cannot race in person as easily as we once did. And it's not easy to have pilots from all over the place race unless we do it this way. So we are very grateful. And we are waiting for Donut, formerly the Offering, the Offender, Orangutan, and I forget the other one.
Operator.
Operator, that's right. Definitely an operator.
Got a wobbly chair. I need to take a screwdriver to this thing. It's driving
Go
me crazy.
for it, Joel.
I loaded up the regular one, and it's showing my beta, like the quads from. So I don't think I'm in the right one, but I don't know how to get to the right one.
All right, we're gonna sub you out. So we're back to
that's fair.
Back to Astro for this one.
Not Astro.
Or no, Atomic.
Atomic.
No, Atomic. Yeah.
Tommy, you are up.
You are up, my friend.
Meanwhile, the big oof, if you're still hanging around, you are our next reserve. You never know what might happen here, so if you're able to hang out, we appreciate it. But it is Atomic jumping in here from Blaine, the Blaine Bengal. I was referencing him before. Let's do this.
Pilots are ready.
Awesome. Thank you, race manager Sour Power. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Couple of blues. Vanadium always races in blue. Quad Boy's in blue, but he is chasing Atomic. And it's Eclipse currently in 4th as Vanadium, your 3-time defending champion, is in the porch, out of the porch, over the neighbor's house, through the recharge gate, down the newbie drone ladder section. Plenty of room. Takes a little pause at the stop sign. That's a little trick in the course. And he hits that 36 with a little bit of style. Meanwhile, Quad Boy, currently in 2nd in blue. If he can keep it together here, nicely done around the corner. Grabs 2nd. Quad Boy from Wichita, Kansas. I'm going to ask Quad Boy to change your color before the next heat, please, as we see what happens for third and fourth. Currently, it's Atomic, who's been patiently waiting. Finishes third.
That was a personal best, but I crashed in the house.
So you can do better. And here comes Eclipse. Nice job, Eclipse. Okay. At long last, we see this group. We will run them again. Vanadium is your ace. First pilot to win twice ends it. And he's out to another fast start.
Oh, Eclipse on the last end. That put Eclipse in first for the time being. They all three head around those green cases around the tree out to the end. Vanadium back in first. But Eclipse right there. 1, 2,
Blue
3.
chasing blue. That's Vanadium and Quad Boy.
Into the porch goes Vanadium.
That was really tight at the beginning, but Vanadium is putting some distance now. He's been waiting patiently for a while down there in Phoenix. Oh, I see what he's doing. That's a little trick on the finish gate, isn't it?
What's he doing?
A little peekaboo. A little duck.
Little duck goose on there. Trying to cut out a quarter of a second.
We say gray duck here.
Oh, sorry,
Quad
duck.
Boy. Quad Boy finishes second. All right, so Vanadium and Quad Boy staying on top. Let's have different colors for Quad Boy. Vanadium has earned his right to blue, so Quad Boy, get ready to change your color to something else. Meanwhile, Eclipse and Atomic staying alive. I believe they're going to go right away again. Am I right, Joel?
Most likely, yes, I think so. So let's go ahead and just switch over here so I can keep tabs on this for a second here.
Eclipse and Atomic are going to stay hot. There we are. We're in the basement. So a little view of the basement of the house. And we're on to our bracket. Okay. So
mesh number 7 is where we're going to head. Mesh number 7 is going to be Eclipse and Atomic.
Yes.
All right there with Cyrus and Ewa.
Cyrus and Ewa. Okay, Cyrus and Ewa, get ready. It's finally your turn to stay alive, going up against Eclipse and Atomic. Cyrus from Melrose, Minnesota. Ewa from Minneapolis, Southwest. Eclipse from the Tiny Turbines homeschool team here in the Twin Cities. And Atomic from Blaine, the Blaine Bengals, a STEM school on the north side of the Twin Cities. Let's go. Top 2 stay alive. Bottom 2 are done for the night as we move through our bracket.
It's like I'm
I only see
missing
3 pilots.
who am I missing?
Ewa. Is Ewa around still?
Ewa is marked as flying.
I'm here, but I'm kind of stuck somewhere. I don't know where I am.
She says she's stuck.
Where is she? Let me see. What in the world? Yeah, Ewa is stuck in the middle of nowhere. We're gonna restart that. She's under the map somewhere.
I'm gonna do a false start.
Yeah, see if you can pull her back. Toggle her on and off for a second. Her quad is stuck, so to make her on not flying and then back on.
Hey, a kind message from Donut, everybody. We gave it a shot, but Donut says good luck to everybody else tonight. Great pilot. We will see him again.
She got bumped.
Oh, you want to jump back in, Ewa?
I just came back in. So. Oh, is it closed? Okay.
Oh, it's unlocked now.
Okay, we're letting her back in.
Thank you.
All right, match 7. Once again, elimination time. We had a little practice start. We are ready to start again. Chasing the ace. What time we got? Oh my gosh, 8:37. But we're clipping along. We kind of moved ahead. We skipped ahead in the book.
Yeah. We'll be a little late tonight, but not much.
Here we go. Match 7. Atomic.
Where's Iwa?
What happened to Ella?
At the start gate.
Once again, no Ella.
Ella, you ready?
It's not, my radio's not working or something. It's not registering. Not
Did
flying.
you accidentally press W? Is that
Keep flying, pilots. Get the practice in.
I think we might count this first one.
We have to count it.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll have to count it. So Atomic has the lead going over the house. Cyrus from Melrose, Minnesota, trying to catch, as is Eclipse. But look at Atomic from Blaine. Advancing from the oval. Oh, resets in the newbie section and grabs the win. Nice job, Tommy. Atomic from Blaine.
I lost so much time on my best part.
And oh, Eclipse, you got to hit that gate. Oh, it's in just before Cyrus. Nice job, Eclipse. And Cyrus, you almost caught them.
That last part was so clean.
Yeah, you were closing. Hey, let's go again. Is Ella... Does the controller want to wake up, or are we...
It's not working. I might just have to bow out of
The...
Make sure it's fine.
The big oof standing by. If the big oof is in the room, we could try it, but we'd have to know right away.
Says he's out of the house. Out, y'all, I'm out the house.
He got out of the house.
He says he was back. He got out of the basement. I think he was stuck in the basement. Is he back?
Go ahead and start him, Brian, with Ella. Let's go.
Going
Let's
once for the big oof.
Yep. Go and run it.
So.
Oh, she
yeah,
she
no
joined
big
the session.
Oh, who is this? 1, 2, 3. I don't know who that is.
Big Oof says he's back.
So do you want me to change those two?
No, keep it on Ella.
Okay.
Let's run it.
Here we go.
All right, if that was in, that's what we wanted. Thank you, Bill, for standing by. And here we go. Still only see 3.
Yeah. We got to keep moving here. We've exhausted our our buffer on
Our
waiting
reserves.
for yeah.
All
Atomic
right.
doing great out in first, so Eclipse chasing him, riding along with Eclipse now as they head up around the tree into that 4th gate. Atomic into the porch area. Let's ride along with him for a second.
Porch. Eclipse joins, but Eclipse is already on his way, but Atomic's already on his way out as he's across the top of the roof line. Eclipse chasing Cyrus, overtaking Eclipse, and then Eclipse takes it back. Meanwhile, Tommy.
Now this is
has
actually
a little bit of a cushion.
This is a make or break time for Cyrus right here, because if he can beat Eclipse, he would move into second place as we are running motocross rules. Let's see if he can do it. He does overtake him there as he heads down the ladder. Eclipse in
Atomic
second.
stays alive.
Here comes Eclipse chasing down Cyrus for the
Slow and
finish.
steady. Slow and steady. Slow and steady.
Desperate for it. Cyrus stays alive.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh.
Cyrus, you're supposed to lose there, man.
I'm gonna be
Just a
exhausted for
second
work
over
tomorrow.
Eclipse.
But I
you and
mean,
me both. I would have had a personal best if I thought I did, or if I didn't think I crashed. I hate when that happens.
Nice job, our oval undercard pilots, Tommy Atomic and Cyrus FPV advancing, and we say goodnight to Eclipse. Eclipse, always a pleasure to have you here. Thank you for flying. Very close at the end there. It's tough to go out that way, but We look forward to having you back next week. How did it feel on this crazy course designed by Daylight? Okay. Maybe no words from Eclipse. That's all right.
It's all right. We're moving up to match
It's
number
always
8.
a roll of the dice.
Hey, I just pulled an Eclipse because Eclipse got. Wait, no.
Sorry, I had to unplug my headphones.
Never mind.
Oh, no worries. Eclipse, what'd you think of the course?
It was fun, especially in acro mode.
Oh, you were flying acro mode tonight. Impressive. Okay, well, respect. Nicely done. Keep working at it. And thank you for flying. And we will see you next week. Meanwhile, match 8. It's pretty stacked. Here we go. Viper from Apple Valley, Daylight course designer from San Antonio, Vanadium from Phoenix, Arizona, and Quadboy from Wichita. We are all over the map in match number 8. Are they ready?
Waiting on Vanadium.
How do you get into the house? Slap.
Why am I forced? I'm always forced in the basement too. Like,
I mean, no, I'm sorry. How do I get in the house? I want to get back in. I want to go exploring.
I am always in the house. Whenever it starts over, they send me.
You can hit R and it'll take you out of the house.
You have to
Okay.
F first, then R.
I'm here.
S puts me back in.
All right, all pilots
Okay.
are ready.
Nice. Thank you, race manager Sour Power.
You're welcome.
I think there's a socially distanced party happening in that house somewhere.
Here we
All
go,
right,
lesson
just
5.
Frozen Ghost.
Nice green outline.
2, 1.
Oh, Vanadium clips the top gate right out of the bat. That gives Daylight and Viper a chance. Vanadium
Daylight. Oh.
in around the trees he goes. Daylight chasing. Viper drops back down into 4th. Quad Boy in 3rd at the moment. Into the porch as they go. Comes Vanadium up over the crest line. Daylight chasing. Got a battle for 3rd right now between Viper and Quad Boy.
So smooth. Vanadium finishing up 31 seconds.
Here's Quad Boy chasing
Daylight.
Viper. Oh, clips the bottom of that stack. That puts Viper. Oh, has a little chance there. Let's see if Quad Boy can capitalize. He's too far behind. Viper in 3rd. Daylight 2nd. Vanadium 1st. Quad Boy will finish up in 4th.
Oh. All right. Vanadium and Daylight are your top 2. Viper stays ahead of Quad Boy, but going again. Now, these are all. This is not elimination yet, right?
Correct. Yep. These are the top pilots here.
Okay.
Upper bracket.
They are going again. Around the car. Vanadium out in the roundabout. Now he's up over the house as, ooh, close between Daylight and Viper in the 2nd spot. But Vanadium
Overtakes Viper. Here's Viper chasing down Daylight.
30 seconds, almost even.
They are right on top of each other, trading and through these
Ooh,
last
look at
segments. Let's
this.
see if Viper can get it.
Look
He
at that.
does.
Oh my goodness.
Daylight, I think, had a little problem there at the end. That will give Viper 2nd place overall for this match. That will keep them in the top half. Daylight will be dropping down to the bottom due to
That
motocross
keeps them
rules.
in the top half.
Yep. So that race for 2nd was a critical race there.
Daylight, you were neck and neck with Viper. Did you hit the gate on the finish gate? I think that's what I saw. I had a good angle on that. They were right there together for 2nd, which was huge because of motocross rules. Because Vanadium won it, Vanadium stays on top, but Viper grabs 2nd there. I think Daylight kicked off the gate. So Daylight and Quad Boy. Good flying by Quad Boy, but super fast group. Quad Boy and Daylight are going to work their way up from the bottom half. They're probably going to go right away again.
That's right. We're jumping right into match number 10 in the lower bracket. So we have Atomic, Cyrus, and then Daylight and Quad Boy are right up again. So let's sub in Atomic and Cyrus.
Pilots are ready.
Here we
Nice. Good turnaround. Okay, so Atomic from Blaine, Cyrus from Melrose, Daylight from San Antonio, Quadboy from Wichita. Setting the stage.
Daylight out hot. Atomic's going to be the one to watch here. Him and Cyrus are probably going to be duking it out for that second spot. Although Quadboy, don't rule him out. If he can find his lines, he could easily play second overall in this match, I think.
Daylight is into the roundabout, going around that lone tree and into the porch. Just a quick visit to the porch. These pilots don't stay there long before they go up and over the neighbor's house.
Let's take a look at Atomic here.
Wow, Cyrus and Atomic are tight.
Trading places here in the porch. Atomic comes out first.
This respawn point is awful.
Cyrus clipped and did not enjoy where he got reset back there in the porch. That gives Atomic a couple gate lead here over Cyrus as they head into the ladder. Cyrus coming down. Couple gates back, 3 gates back. Here comes Atomic.
But can he catch him?
Yeah, I don't know. Atomic doesn't make any mistakes there at the end. That will put him in
Let's
second place.
go, new personal best.
New PB
Tommy.
for Atomic.
I still messed up though.
Oh. Cyrus
Interesting path to the finish there for Cyrus. And then here comes Quadboy in orange. Okay, this is an elimination match. So Daylight and Atomic. Daylight is your ace. Let's see if he can close this out. Can Atomic, you go to blue?
Blue? Okay,
blue for this next heat. Thank you.
Cyan.
Just keeping the colors different. All right, let's run them again once we have that color change.
Here we go.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Daylight and Atomic, Quadboy, Cyrus in fourth out of the whole shot. Atomic takes over the lead.
That last flag claiming victims.
One after the other, they go down. Daylight in and around the tree first, though. Daylight
all right, Quadboy's in second. Could turn things upside down here.
Yeah, he could. Daylight has his line. Let's go ahead and watch Quadboy here. Looks like he's got locked in. Right as I talk about him, he clips the end of that. Although he has a commanding 10-gate lead over Atomic. Atomic having problems this match, so that means Quadboy probably has an easy coast to victory, just no mistakes.
Daylight has the win. Here comes Quadboy ready to cement. 51 seconds. Nice rebound by Quadboy.
Going from
doing some
fourth to
fancy
second.
flips.
Second, so that will give him 6 points for the match. Low score wins Atomic. If he ends up in third here, we'll have a second and a third, though, which would give him 5
That will be
points.
better.
Yep, so I think that he will end up in second overall.
Quadboy rooting for Cyrus. But
I
no,
let you down,
Atomic takes
Quadboy.
third.
I'm sorry.
Well, Quadboy finishes a strong second that time, but the fourth in the first heat keeps him out of advancing. That means Atomic. Is that correct? We verify?
Yeah.
Atomic moving on with Daylight FPV, the course designer.
Yep, a second and a third beats a second and a fourth. So Atomic will move on. Quadboy and Cyrus are going to be done for the night.
Good night,
Finishing
you
up,
guys.
Quadboy
Cyrus,
ninth.
nice job moving up.
Yeah, 9th
Thanks.
overall for Quadboy. Cyrus will finish up 12th overall. Cat Banana is going to finish up 10th. Shybook at 11th. Cyrus 12th. Eclipse 13th. Vapid 14th. Skycats is sitting in 15th, and Ella's in 16th at the moment. So we are now into our final 8. Top 8 as we head into the blast heats here.
We got 8 minutes. Can we do the top 8 and 8?
Yeah,
We'll see. Probably not.
Probably not.
Let's just keep moving. Another look at the basement. Everybody visits the basement, the bathroom, nice and clean.
Oh, sorry, I should have put that on the brackets for you guys. There you go. All right, so we are moving on to match number 11 at the moment, which is going to be the upper bracket.
So
Big
there's
11.
There's
There
a
you
14
go.
bracket, right?
Yeah, you're up, Kenny, with Astro, Vanadium, and Viper. This is This is the first semifinals. None of these pilots have lost yet. So this is sometimes a preview of the finals.
Battle of the Titans.
Yeah, sometimes these same 4 pilots sometimes appear in the finals directly after. Bottom 2 will drop down, duke it out a couple times, and could bounce right back up into the finals here. But our top 2 finishers will be granted a spot in the finals.
All right, we're going international for this match 11. Kenrick FPV from Indonesia, where it's already Friday morning. Astro from Des Plaines, Illinois. Vanadium from Phoenix, Arizona. And Viper from right here in Lakeville, Minnesota, goes to Apple Valley High School. Buckle up, everybody. This one's going to be fast through the neighborhood. I hope the neighbors have been warned.
Gonna run them.
Hold on, Astro had a... Oh, now he just got in. Hold on. One quick second.
All right.
That was a fast restart of the computer.
All right, here we go. Lesson 5.
We all are appreciating race manager Sour Power for keeping things going here tonight. Thank you, Sour Power. And there they go.
Look at these 2 right on top of each other.
Cyan and blue, Kenrick and Vanadium around the tree.
Along with Vanadium here.
These 2 were teammates in the spring. They had the duel to rule race for captainship of that team.
Oh my goodness, look at
wow,
that's so clean.
28 and 29. Goodness gracious.
I think these are the new personal bests for both of them. Wow.
Astro with a strong 39, but that's 10 seconds off the pace, and here comes Viper. Oh, Kenrick and Vanadium just scorching. Let's go again. Kenrick is your ace.
I get
Robo Kenny over here. Oh, we missed out. Kenny dropped.
What
Hold
happened?
on a second. Let me see.
Drop.
We don't have Kenrick in this race.
Go ahead and stop it, Sour Power. Yep, we're gonna rerun this one for sure.
Yeah, I was just waiting for him to join back in.
Make sure it's unlocked for him.
It is unlocked.
That was an impressive race right there, though. So his best lap, 27.481 seconds. So that doesn't include the whole shot. So the start pad where they start to that first gate is what we call the whole shot. And that's why there's a discrepancy there between their best lap and the time. So their lap starts when they hit that first gate, and when they complete all the gates and hit that same gate again, that is their lap time. Their full course time is from the time that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 kicks off, including, so there's a kind of that small distance between that starting pad and that first gate. And so here it looks about 600 milliseconds. Right. That's why the time is slightly longer than the best lap. However, when we use qualifying time to seed pilots, we use their lap time. So we disregard that whole shot time from the start gate to the first, or from the starting pad to the first gate. So pilots are allowed to kind of take their time, decide how they want. So smart pilots will actually kind of get their speed up and zip around a little bit, and then come scorching through that first gate at top speed. So they kind of have a little bit of momentum, because we count the best lap, not the time. So
in quals, that's for quals, not in head-to-head.
Yeah, not in head-to-head, just in qualifying. Yep.
Got it. Okay. All right, are we all set here? Do we have everybody back?
We're just waiting on Kenrick.
Wow. Yeah, Astro, record time on the reset, amazing.
Let's keep an eye on here.
Cyrus wishing everybody a good game. Great pilots, great citizens here. We thank everybody who's hanging out, watching, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. got our friends from Minnesota STEM Partnership. We've got pilots who were racing with us earlier in the night, hanging around in Discord. We appreciate it. All right, still
waiting.
Still waiting. Gosh,
Did he drop?
Burned his processor.
Yeah, he dropped out of the lobby.
Oh yeah, he's not even in the voice chat at this point. Is he online, or did that drop completely?
No, he's not in the room.
He's not even online at this point. Maybe Indonesia shut down the internet for a moment here. I joke.
Who knows?
Well, he won that first match. Let's give him 30-second countdown, and then we'll run a second one. And if he can get in between now and the third one, he could maybe save himself from dropping into lower one. So since this is not an elimination bracket, I don't feel bad about making that decision for him. He's more than capable of climbing back out if he needs to.
Yeah, I was going to say, Daylight said it. Kenrick and Vanadium were so fast his computer exploded.
Yeah.
Trying to stay in front of the Vanadium there, needed a 28 to do it, and then it all just disintegrated.
All right.
Okay, Vanadium, Viper, and Astro.
10 seconds.
Getting a chance.
If I don't see him online here at the very least. All right, go ahead and start him. We'll run without Kenrick for this.
In the room.
This next one. All right, no Kenrick, so it's going to open up a second place finish for Astro or Viper X, possibly.
That's amazing with those wakes of color behind these pilots as they chase each other. Vanadium out front. Astro, the 7th grader from Des Plaines, Illinois, trying to keep pace as Vanadium zips across the roofline in this neighborhood on the outskirts of town.
There's Viper trying to chase down Astro. Astro.
Boom. Astro with a 3 fast.
Kenrick's back.
Hello? Okay, fine.
39. All right.
Room is unlocked now.
Okay, sorry guys for waiting. Oh my god.
We ran one without you. Now,
okay, no problem.
And Vanadium are the aces.
Okay, I'm coming back.
No worries. Glad you got back.
So yeah, I'm super glad to get back. Loading full stream. The Wi-Fi, I don't know what is happening. It's
okay.
This couple of days.
You know, I look forward to the day when we can get these pilots together in the same room and just have to worry about all the other technical issues we normally have. Not Wi-Fi.
Not Wi-Fi. Yeah. My quad's broken. I'm on the wrong channel. I can't see anything. What do you mean the timer's not picking me up? I missed a gate. We need to go back and DVR review it. Oh yes, I'm looking forward to real life racing so much right now.
Sentimental. You're getting sentimental for it.
Don't get me wrong. I love the challenges, but oh my goodness.
I'm joining.
$901. Right.
Okay.
Don't plug in. If you're not flying, don't plug in.
Yay, Kenny's back.
Yay.
Okay. Get ready for another hot one.
Disable. Speed hack and I believe.
Alright, go ahead and send him, Brian.
Two, one. Fast
Oh,
through that
freaking
tunnel. A little contact on the flag. Kenny got held up. Now he's chasing his former teammate Vanadium. But Astro's in first. But
Vanadium gonna end this one.
Vanadium up and over. Kenny is chasing Astro. He overtook him, but he got caught.
He's got to catch up to Astro here in this last bit to get it. Can he get it? Oh! Oh my goodness!
A tenth of a second.
Well, we had a 29 millisecond differential, I think, earlier tonight. I think that's the closest I've seen.
That's incredibly close.
So
but I'm curious what the points
milliseconds.
are, because Kenny got a win, and then he got a fourth, and he got a third, and Astro got 2 seconds and a third, I believe.
Yep. So Astro will stay alive and move on to the finals. Congratulations, Astro. You are going into the finals against Vanadium. Kenny and Viper are going to
Nicely
drop
done.
down into our lower bracket. They are immediately going again. Oh, not immediately. They'll have one match break here as we head into match number 12. They'll face the winners here.
The room?
So we are headed into match number 12. We have Warhead, Raid Optics, Daylight, and Atomic. This is a stacked heat as well. Did Warhead end up second place last week or third place last week?
Warhead was third last week behind Kenrick and Vanadium. He and Raid Optics have been locked into a battle all night long tonight.
Yeah.
And now we have Daylight FPV. Raid Optics doesn't know which way to look here. He's got his prior nemesis, Daylight, tonight's nemesis, Warhead, and here comes Atomic from Blaine, out of nowhere, emerging from the oval.
I didn't even know I was gonna make it this far.
Disrupt everything. Okay, pilots. Raid Optics, are you muting and deafening? You'd better.
This is gonna be a pretty close heat. Might be one of the best of the night.
Warhead from Hill Murray, now the University of St. Thomas. Raid Optics, the Eden Prairie Eagle. Daylight FPV from San Antonio, Texas. Atomic, the Blaine Bengal. Blaine, Minnesota.
All right, let's run them.
Boom.
Great starts by all four pilots. Lots of greens. We have to kind of keep track of them here. Daylight in first, Raid in second.
Against the world.
Raid is fighting for his second place there against Warhead.
Daylight. First.
Not a big lead though.
Green on green.
Here comes Warhead. Clips the top of that big giant newbie drone gate, recovers nicely. Down the ladder he goes. Daylight into the final turns. Makes a mistake. Warhead could take
Warhead
it.
Overtakes him.
Does take first.
He did.
Oh my goodness. Again within 400 milliseconds of each other. Raid taking home third. Atomic gonna bring up the rear here as he cleans out the crest line of this house. Down he goes.
Wow. Warhead was in second. Warhead, did you see Daylight clip that gate as he flew right by? Maybe we can do a color change here.
Yeah, I did see him.
You saw it? Incredible.
Atomic.
You get to stay green.
Yep, Atomic, can you change to blue? Daylight, can you go to orange or white?
I was going to go purple. I don't know why I keep getting switched back to green.
You have to hit save at the bottom. You can sure you hit
He's
save
trying to
and
go
not
to
close.
St. Purple.
I do, but every time I join a new lobby, it changes me back.
All right, looks like we got 4 colors here. We got
Good
Warhead's
here.
purple,
Okay.
Raids. We're good on colors. All right, go ahead and send them for
Didn't
match
mean
number
to step out on
2.
your answer there, Warhead. That had to be amazing to see. Okay, here we go. Warhead is your ace. This is elimination. Top 2 advance, bottom 2 are done, and Daylight is your leader, being chased by Warhead. Warhead now racing in purple for his new school, the University of St. Thomas. And he's got the lead. They go into the porch. Now it is Daylight chasing.
See if Warhead can keep it
Over
alive.
the
Oh, here
house
comes
to the
Daylight.
recharge gate.
Takes over the lead.
Opposite directions on the ladder. And it's Daylight being chased.
Oh, Warhead misses that final newbie drone gate. Daylight will take home this win on this round. Here comes Raid finishing up. Oh, clips that. Let's see if Atomic can catch him. No. Raid in third again. Atomic. Much better round this time.
Nice flying, you guys. This is fun. Okay, so 2 aces, Daylight and Warhead. Either one of them could end this, and then we tally the points.
I think Raid could eke out a win here if he can get a clean line. He can't hear me though.
Yeah. So much for the pep talk. Okay, let's start them again. Let's keep going as we are past 9 o'clock, but it's all good from here.
It's all good. There is Raid.
Oh, they would have been bumping if mid-airs weren't turned off. There would have been some serious bumping right there.
Yeah, a lot of mid-air collisions. Daylight in first. Warhead goes down. That'll give Raid a second place opportunity. But in this scheme of things, that's not going to be enough. Raid has to get a first place win here to stay alive.
And he
otherwise he will be
He's
done.
chasing him.
Oh, he was right there. He is right there with him, waiting for Daylight to make a mistake. See if Daylight does. Cruises it in. He does not.
Oh, and
Raid.
Warhead almost caught Raid Optics, but Raid Optics got the second.
Raid Optics clipped one of the giant gates on the way down, descent from the house. If he wouldn't have done that, I think he might have been able to take over Daylight. So that will give Raid a second and a third and a third. A Warhead with a first, a second, and a third. That means Warhead will move on to our next round, our next semifinals round with Daylight. Raid Optics is going to be done along with Atomic. They will finish the evening in the 8th and 7th spot.
Wow.
I'm proud.
Well,
I made
Tommy, thanks for being patient. Racing the oval, yes. You did amazing. Great
I
to
got my
have you back
time down.
representing Blaine.
I got my time down so
You were
much. I was at a
improving with every heat.
68. I was at a 68. I got down
gosh.
to a 52 on this last one. So.
Nicely done, Tommy. We hope you will stick with us on these Thursdays and keep hanging out during office hours. And speaking of office hours, Raid Optics, our DOE champ, daily office hours champ, strong tonight. You're showing up every day, putting in the work, and it shows on Thursday nights, Raid. I know you couldn't hear us during the heats themselves, but we were pumping you up. You were almost there. Did you clip that gate toward the end? You saw Daylight in your sights, did you not?
Yeah, I think I did.
Yeah, it was coming over the house, and we thought you had the speed to overtake him, but that gate just got you. But off flying, your improvement is astounding, and we look forward to seeing you defending your daily office hours championship crown as early as tomorrow morning. Thanks for being here.
Yeah. If you wouldn't have clipped that gate, I don't know what to say.
Captain Banana guest commentary. Nice. Your office hours, buddy. Okay.
It was right there.
Meanwhile, Daylight and Warhead staying alive. Daylight, course designer from San Antonio. Warhead racing from Wisconsin, flying in his new purple Tommy's colors.
We are on to match number 13. So Daylight and Warhead going again, the top two winners from that last heat. Going up against the losers from the one prior, which would be Kenrick and Viper. Kenrick did take a 4th place finish in one of those rounds, one of those matches, though, because he got disconnected over in Indonesia. They took out his internet. So he did take a 1st place in that match as well. So pilots are ready. Go ahead and run them, Brian. Let's kick it off.
Some fun.
All right. Top 2 are in the finals. Bottom 2 are done. They're chasing the ace, and they are off. Oh my gosh, Kenny just comes from the back, passes all 3 other pilots coming through that first tunnel.
Oh my god, bro.
Here
The
goes Kenrick
tree.
into the porch. Race is going to be, at this point, going to be for that second place finish.
Oh, that speed is just insane. Look at down this ladder.
See ya.
Oh no,
Unbelievable.
come on.
The stop
See ya.
sign.
That
Daylight
should be a
King.
PB.
Kenny
Daylight King.
stopped at the stop sign and still got under 30 seconds. Warhead grabs second with 35, right just ahead of Daylight. That battle
That
continues.
should be a PB.
Oh my gosh, it's getting incredibly fast and good here with these pilots. And there goes Viper, finishing strong. What a group. Okay, Kenny, you are the ace. You can end it right here and cement your spot in the final. Let's see what happens. The rest of these pilots trying to stay alive. Boom. Look at that speed coming out of those gates.
Oh my god, come on. Get up, get up, get up.
Kenny goes
Daylight
down.
is your leader going to the tree.
Oh, freaking god.
But Kenrick overtakes him. Flying in a different mode allows him to do some things, but it's also
A little more dangerous.
a little more dangerous. But
When you crash,
not
you crash
there.
hard.
Why
Here he
is
goes
that?
Stop sign
down.
again.
It's the stop
You
sign.
don't have
Finish.
to stop at the stop sign, Kenny.
What is that doing there? What's that tree
It's
doing
not a
there?
rule.
Oh no, we're gonna have some tie breaks going on here. Actually, we're not.
Wait a minute.
So Warhead. Oh no, Warhead finishing up 4th overall, a full 2 seconds, second and a half behind Daylight. But that is going to be disastrous for him, as that's going to put him into 3rd place for that match. So he will be done. That means Daylight is going to move on. Daylight takes home a second and a third
Wow.
against Warhead, 2nd and 4th. Viper will finish up in 4th place for that match. Transition over here. So Kenrick, Daylight, Warhead, Viper. That means our finals are set. With Vanadium, Astro, Kenrick, and Daylight. RIP Minnesota.
So we say
Wait, no, is Astro Minnesota?
No, Astros from Des Plaines, Illinois. But before we get to our finalists, we say goodnight to Viper, who is from Minnesota, Apple Valley High School, lives in Lakeville, and Warhead, who went to high school in Minnesota, lives in Wisconsin, going to college in St. Paul at St. Thomas. Great flying tonight, you guys. You made it almost all the way there. So much speed on display here, but thank you for racing with us as always. We hope to see you again next week and every Thursday. Oh, my heart's beating after that speed. And we have made our way. We are finally here, everybody. Those of you who have been sticking with us all night long, Joel just read them off. We've got our finalists. 3-time champion Vanadium going for the 4-peat if he can finish this off, going up against Astro. First time flying this summer, and he's all the way in the finals from Des Plaines, Illinois. Kenrick FPV woke up, set his alarm. It's Friday morning in Indonesia, and he is ready to take on his former teammate Vanadium and the rest of these pilots. And Daylight FPV, the course designer, San Antonio, Texas. I'll remind everybody that International Game of Whoop is firing up again. Deadline is July 31st. Daylight will be there. Will you? But first, we got to race. We got to see who wins this. Can Vanadium remain on top of the Thursday night leaderboard and the overall rankings? That's what's at stake here, I believe.
Yeah, quick shout out to IGAO. I know that some of our pilots here locally who participated have noted that just participating improved their piloting skills dramatically over the course of the competition. And so if you're an aspiring pilot, throw your hat in the ring. It is a good practice, and it will increase your abilities dramatically, especially in freestyle. So if you're stuck here flying an angle, and you're looking at Kenrick, who's flying angle or flying, acro and rate mode, thinking, oh my gosh, how is that even possible? Well, the IGAL might be one way to quickly increase your skills. So just throw that out there.
It's basically a game of horse.
Yeah.
With tiny whoop tricks in real life. And you record your tricks, and if you can't do a trick, you get a letter, and you try not to spell. Do they spell horse or do they spell IGAL?
I don't know what they spell, but I mean,
Either
it's
way,
I mean,
you don't want letters.
You have to do it in acro mode. You can't fly an angle. Some of the tricks are doing loops and different things that are, require much more ability that you just can't do it in angle. So,
Every week another trick, and definitely improves your skills. Okay, let's do this.
They spell
this track is not to crush it.
They spell whoop, of course.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Good luck, Canadian.
These are your finalists. 3, 2, 1.
Trading there off the front of the gate.
You can feel the breeze. Astro and Daylight chasing. Watching an amazing show.
Canadian's not happy that he's chasing already. Knows that he needs Kenny to make a mistake as they head down here.
Never know, though. You never know. Stop sign.
Stop sign has been
has
been brutal. Oh, Kenny will finish up first. 27.
28-29.
Oh my goodness. Astro with a 34. Daylight.
Hey, the
Still
last time that happened, Kenrick's computer melted. The last time that happened, all the internet went down in Indonesia. So let's hope that it doesn't happen again, but wow, that was fast. Okay. Kenrick, you are the ace. It is on your racket. Vanadium. 3 in a row in jeopardy. Astro coming out of nowhere, and Daylight course designer. Let's see what happens.
Practicing their starts right there. Here we go, 5. Vanadium's got to win to keep this one alive, or Astro.
Fast start for Vanadium. Oh, that such a slalom.
Makes a mistake. You hear the frustration there. That means Kenrick is going to have to make a mistake here if anyone else is going to have a chance at getting first place in this round.
Daylight's chasing him.
There's
the chase
Astro.
pack is coming.
This is my week, Canadian.
I think so, Kenny.
There it
is. Chicken go.
Stop sign, no problem. 28 again. Unreal. Vanadium gets second again. Daylight third. Astro fourth. Such great flying, you guys. Outstanding. Fantastic. Yes, let's give these guys a round of applause.
Wow.
Good job, Kenny.
Oh.
Good job.
Kenrick, all the way from Indonesia. I'm glad I reminded you to set your alarm, Kenny.
Wait, hang on. Let's just go back to turning off my music.
It worked.
What's up?
What's up?
Could you see Kenny in your sights on that one? Oh. Am I glitching? I might be glitching. Kenny, I messaged you yesterday. I said, remember to set your alarm.
Yeah, I almost forgot.
Did that help?
Yeah, it really helped. Yeah.
What do you think of this? What do you think of this course that Daylight designed?
It's really fun. Technical, just like my kind of track for the micro, a little bit slalom, and acro challenging track as well. Really fun to fly.
It was fun to watch you fly. Daylight, just an outstanding job designing this course, and you made it all the way to the finals. What was it like seeing your course in action?
It was fun.
Well, we hope you continue designing courses. We love the inspiration, and you went for it, and here we are flying it. I think we will see this course again. Astro, I reached out to you just a couple hours ago, said, hey, do you want to fly? And here you were in the finals with these super fast pilots and your buddy Daylight. How did it feel being back in the YDSC?
Fun. Still a little long.
Yeah, well, we'll try to shorten things up, but we appreciate you being here, and we hope you'll fly with us again. And Vanadium, 3-time champ, your streak is ended by your internationals team teammate. What was it like chasing Kenny around this neighborhood?
It was definitely fun. I knew the track looked a little more open and a little more favorable for acro, so I was a little nervous to start, but...
Aw, Vanadium's still in front of me.
Look what I started in chat. Oh my gosh, everyone's just ranking themselves now. So I had to do that because I didn't have Kenrick's rank. So season standings now, Kenrick moves up pretty dramatically, up into 1510. That puts him 3rd overall on the league rankings behind Balake and Vanadium. Vanadium bumps himself up 3 points tonight.
Balake sits in 2nd.
Yeah, Vanadium, unfortunately, when you're at the top of the pack, beating up on everyone below you doesn't really get you that many points. So he only moves up from 1622 to 1625 for the evening. Looks like Raid Optics had a pretty good change, good healthy movement up as well. But that means we still have Vanadium, Balake, and Kenrick. And Donut, who we didn't get flying tonight, is still sitting in our 4th seed, our 4th spot in the league rankings at 1423.
Interesting.
Yeah, Warhead's moving up, moved up to 1358. I'm not sure what he was at last week. I think he would probably know. But I think he moved up probably about 30 points tonight. So, yeah.
Well, and Astro is now living with us here in the YDSC, connected his Discord account. This is great. Daylight is going down to the basement. You earned it, Daylight. Thanks for designing the course and for flying so well. And pilots, we did it. Biggest group yet on a Thursday night. We thank all of you for being here. It went a little bit long. We tried to give everybody a chance. The oval was hot. The neighborhood was scorching hot. This was a lot. Special thanks to our race director, Sour Power, getting all these pilots ready in daily office hours. Our Doe champ, Raid Optics, a strong showing, muted and deafened. And pilots, great job. Kenrick coming from the other side of the planet to win this Thursday night, your Friday morning. Always a good time. Netizen, Joel.
Yeah.
Running things.
Yeah, so
Thanks
Daylight.
for building the system.
Yeah, Daylight is earning his Sim 3 badge, which is the World Builder. So you get that badge when you design a course that we run on any live stream. So that was a fantastic course, Daniel. Really enjoyed it. Also, shout out to you for doing great camera placements. I coached him through that really quickly, and he nailed it. So all of the camera transitions tonight was all his design, and I barely instructed him, but he got it. He nailed it right out of the bat. So that was great, Daniel. Absolutely awesome.
And you're inspiring other pilots too. It looks like Captain Banana's working on a course. Vanadium's got a course. All right, bring it, everybody. Get that World Builder badge that Joel talked about. We can't have enough great race courses. I like this neighborhood. Make sure the red car is in there if you do another one in the neighborhood, okay?
I'm gonna make like one of the mini golf ones where there's just like a whole bunch of like moving objects you have to avoid. It's gonna frustrate everyone.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be great.
like windmills and things.
Yeah.
All right.
Avoid the go-karts. Everyone hates the go-karts.
All right, to all our friends, Minnesota STEM Partnership, Tiny Turbines team.
Thanks for hosting again, Marty and Joel. It's a fun Friday morning here.
You are welcome, Kenny. Great flying.
Thank you. Yeah,
and
gotta
we
get some
are
breakfast.
done. And yes, get some Friday morning breakfast. We'll catch up with you in a few hours.
See you next week. And yeah, a few hours as well.
Nice win. This is July 16th, 2020. Our 5th of 12 Thursdays. Next week will be the halfway point of the summer. Hard to believe.
Hard to believe.
Or not. Well, Joel, thank you. Sour Power, thank you. Course designer Daniel, thank you. And congratulations, Kenrick FPV from Indonesia.
Congratulations,
we are out on another Thursday night. We'll see you next Thursday.
See you next Thursday.
See you next Thursday.